Let's have a look on how to complete this Google Slides task. First, you'll go to your Google Drive. As you can see, I'm logged in. And we're going to find the folder that we've created. Double-click on that. Double-click on Module Assignments. And then right-click and go to More and select Google Slides, Blank Presentation. Okay, now, next we're going to title the slide INST and our last 4703 and our last name. So go up to Untitled Presentation and then replace your name with your last name. We're going to choose the material theme. Over here are our themes. And just scroll down. And this is the material theme. And on the first slide, we're going to use word art to create the title Cyberbullying. So I'm going to highlight this and keyboard copy it. And I'm going to get rid of this text box and this text box because when I go to Insert Word Art and enter my word for my title, it's going to create its own text box. Now, at this point, I can change the font if I would like. And I'm going to slide this over. Let me bring this in just a tad. Okay. You can change the font, make it bold, italicize, or whatever. But what I would like to do is to change the color format. I'm going to go to Fill Color and go to Gradient and go to Custom. And here I'm going to add some gradient stops because I want to make this multicolor. And to do that, you just simply click Add several times and move the stops over. Try to make them as even as you can. Okay, I'm going to add a couple of more. They should be sufficient. And then I'm going to click on each of the stops and make it a different color. I'll do this one red, click on this stop, make this one blue, click on this stop. This one can be green. This one can be yellow. This one can be orange. This one can be white. This one can be black. And the last one, we'll just leave that. We'll leave that as gray. And click OK. And now we have, I think, a very attractive title using word art. Let's go to our next step. We're going to use the Explore tool to insert a laptop computer. So I'm going to highlight and keyboard copy and go over here, and I'm going to get rid of things for now. Here is the Explore tool, and I'm going to put my cursor in the search box and press Enter and go to Images, and we have different laptops here. Okay, let's select this one. And there it is. And I like the way it looks in the location, so we'll leave it like that. Back to our instructions. Okay, we're going to go and create a second slide. So let's do that. So we'll go up here and we can just add a new slide. And Oh, and we'll leave it like this. This is fine. Although we can go to the drop-down chevron and make it a blank page if we would like. Since we'll be adding things to it, we'll delete this slide and just go with a blank slide. Okay, so we're going to add a shape on the left side, and within the shape we're going to copy and paste how to prevent cyberbullying. So I will go ahead and keyboard copy that, and then go over to insert. Most of the things that you can do in slides you'll find under the insert button, and go to shape, and I believe I will use just a rectangular shape, and the crosshair will pull up, and I'm going to make it this size. Double click on here and I can add my text, and I'm going to highlight that and make it larger here, and I believe I will just leave that like that. And let's go to the next step. We're going to use the Explore tool to research how to prevent cyberbullying. Okay, keyboard copy that. Go back to the Explore tool. All right, delete that and copy this and enter. This time I'm going to go to the web. And they want us to, on the right half of the slide, use the text icon and add 3 tips for preventing cyberbullying. And we want 1 tip per text box. So let's go and here, and let's go ahead and just create our first text box here. Okay, and this is about preventing cyberbullying. So let's go to this article, and we want to locate 3 tips on how to prevent. What to do when cyberbullying happens. Okay, here's several tips, so we can select 3 of these. So we'll go to the first one. Okay, I'm going to highlight it and keyboard copy and go back to my slide deck, and instead of Control V, Command V, I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to paste this without formatting. It will look a lot nicer. In fact, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I don't do that. Let me go back. Undo. Now, if I do the Command V, okay, you will notice it's got, well, it's got the bullet point for one thing, but it's a white background here, okay? And we really don't want that. So we're going just to right click and paste without formatting, and it looks as if you typed it in there. But we want to make this a tip. So in front of the notice, I'm going to put tip 1, and I do want to make this larger font here. So I'm just going to make this, I think I'm going to slide this over a bit. I don't want to waste too much time messing around with it, but let's just go with that. All right, so we have our first tip. Now, okay, let's click off of that, and let's do another text box here and go back to our information, our article, and we'll select this one, talk. Okay, I'm going to highlight it, Command C, Control C, go back, and again, I want to paste without formatting. That looks nice. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to increase the font. Let's see what this font is, 17. Okay, let's do this the same. Okay, 17. Great. All right, moving right along. Our third tip, text box, crosshair, make it into a shape. I'm going to, oops, I need to go back and put tip 2 here. Here we go, tip 2. All right, great. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. Now I'm going to put tip 3 here and go back to our article, and I'm going to put report. Let that be 1. All right, and then Command Control C and go back to our slide deck and right click and paste without formatting. This is a little big, that's okay. I'm going to take this and make it up to 17 if it'll let me. Oops, too much. I'm going to bring it up a little. I'm going to bring this up. Okay. Okay, this may be a little bit too much information. I'm going to delete some of it just for the purposes. You don't want too many words on a slide in your slide deck, then because you'll have your audience reading your slides instead of listening to you. But for this purpose, we're just learning how to add content. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, slide 3. So let's create another slide. And I believe I'll go with another blank slide because we will be adding something to it. And okay, for our slide 3, using the insert menu, embed this YouTube video by using the URL. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this. Okay, Command C, Control C, and then go back to our slide deck. Go to Insert Video. Okay, by URL. And I'm going to Command V and select. Okay, now I don't like the position of this on the page, so I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to center it on page horizontally, and then right click again and center on page vertically. Okay, and I think that looks nice. Let's see what's next. Right click on the video, not the slide, and we're going to do select a comment and direct the comment to a friend. And we're going to ask that person to please watch this video. So let me copy this. Okay. And since this is, we're directing a comment, and this is not called a direct comment, you must use the @ symbol to direct the comment. And I'll show you how to do that. Go here, and again, we're going to, I'm going to click off. We're going to click on the video itself and not the slide. Right click, comment, okay, and then we're going to start the comment to add someone else with the @ symbol. So @ and then my contacts will pop up, and okay, I'm going to direct it to myself, and I'm going to also, I'm going to press enter, and remember that comment, I forgot, didn't copy the P. Please watch this video, okay? And then I will just click comment. Okay, now, go back to our instructions. Okay, for this comment, we need to set the sharing settings for this person to either comment or edit. We'll be given this option when we share our slide deck, which we're getting ready to do now. We're going to share our slide deck, our file, so anyone with a link can view. And we're going to copy link and then go click done. So let's do that. So, okay, we've got this going here. We've got our 1, 2, 3 slides here. So go up to share. All right, now notice here, this is the person that I made the direct comment to, and here I can let this person comment, make a comment, or be be an editor to the slides. I believe I will just change that to comment because I really just wanted her to watch the video and make a comment about it. But I'm going to go down here. I'm going to change this to anyone with a link can view. Okay, be a viewer. And copy the link copied, click done. All right, and then I'm going to click on the Write Submission tab. So let's go up here to our assignment area. Okay, slide down, Write Submission, and then keyboard Command Control V and click Submit. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.